My name is Melissa, and if you saw my life from the outside, you would probably think I am one of the lucky ones. I have a loving husband, Johnny, a beautiful home, and a wonderful little boy named Troy, who is the center of our world. Johnny adores him completely. Every evening when he comes home from work, Troy runs into his arms, and Johnny lifts him like he's the greatest treasure he's ever known. And that is what makes my secret so heavy. Because the truth is something I carry alone. A truth that could destroy everything if it ever came to light. Troy is not Johnny's biological son. And even worse, his real father is someone who is still part of our lives. Jason. Jason has been Johnny's best friend since they were young. He comes over sometimes to watch football, to laugh about old memories, to sit at our dinner table like family. He brings Troy small gifts on birthdays, pats his head proudly, and jokes that Troy might grow up to be just as stubborn as Johnny. Every time I see that, my chest tightens. Because Jason doesn't know the truth either. It happened years ago. Just once. One terrible, confusing moment that I have replayed in my mind thousands of times. Johnny had traveled for work, and Jason had stopped by the house to drop something off. We talked longer than we should have. I was lonely, overwhelmed, and not thinking clearly. One mistake, one moment of weakness, and I have lived with the consequences ever since. I found out I was pregnant weeks later. The timing made it possible for me to believe, maybe even convince myself that the baby was Johnny's. I buried my doubts. I chose silence. And when Troy was born, Johnny cried tears of joy as he held him. In that moment, I told myself the truth didn't matter anymore. Because Johnny became Troy's father in every way that truly counts. He taught him how to ride a bicycle. He stayed up with him through fevers. He reads him bedtime stories with funny voices that make Troy laugh until he can't breathe. Their bond is real, unbreakable. And that's what makes my secret feel so dangerous. Sometimes I watch the three of them together, Johnny, Jason, and Troy, and I feel like I'm standing on thin ice that could crack at any moment. I wonder what would happen if they knew. Would Johnny ever forgive me? Would Jason feel betrayed? Would Troy's world fall apart? So, I carry this silence. Not because I am proud of what I did, but because I am afraid of what the truth could destroy. Every day, I promise myself I am protecting my family. Every day, I also wonder if I am just protecting myself. Maybe one day, I will find the courage to face the truth. But today, I just watch my son laugh with the man who believes he is his father. And I pray my darkest secret stays buried in my heart.